two, one. And I think it's going. Started great. And hello, hello, hello. Wait. No.
Hello, humans.
Hello, humans. I'm pretty sure we are live. Hold on.
We are. It says meeting.
Where am I the host? North.
Where did Miss Cat go?
Miss Cat, I'm the host guy. Oh, never mind.
We are live. Live. Okay, amazing. All right, we finally figured it out. Hello, I am Teacher Cat here with the Secret Fun Society. We are here with V is Weird. We are here with the Batty Crew. We are here with Living Kennedy. And we are here with I Me. And we have a super fun experiment for you guys. Today we are going to be making bubble snakes. So stay tuned to learn how to make a bubble snake and the science behind it. So let me see, Kennedy, what materials do we need today if we want to make a bubble snake?
So you need a water bottle, scissors, a bowl, water, and soap, and a sock.
Okay, beautiful. All right, and then let's see, Liv, do you want to walk us through how to put together your bubble snake?
Okay, so you get your bottle, you cut off the bottom. I already did that, and then you like put your sock on it, like, and then you put an elastic on top of your sock, and then you have to make like a bubble solution in a bowl. So yeah.
All right, amazing. All right, so who wants to demonstrate their bubble snake first? I know that the Batty Crew is just here to commentate. They're not making a bubble snake with us today. Ooh, V, I know that you have like your alternative because you didn't have a plastic bottle. So what did you do?
Okay. Let me take off this mask. Okay. So I have a funnel and an old piece of a short that I put over the funnel. And I'm going to dip it into my bubble solution over here. And this is for people who don't have a plastic water bottle. Ooh, what the heck? And I'm going to take a straw and oh God, no, it's on my phone.
Oh, careful.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, so then guys, if you're doing this at home, make sure that you're doing it away from technology. Make sure that you're doing it in a safe place that's easy to clean up. All right, and then your bubble snakes are going to look something like this. Is everybody ready to make their bubble snakes? I mean, for you ready? 3.
This is better than mine.
1. Oh.
You're back.
Let's see. I mean, were you able to make a bubble snake? Let's see. Isaac, you have it?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, show us your bubble snake. Yes. All right. So, you guys have Addie, I love the applause. Thank you, Patty Crew, for the applause. Does anybody have any science questions about the bubble snake? Artie.
How does a bubble like fill up and like not pop? Like what is the ratio of air to actual bubble layer?
Ooh, does anybody know? Does anybody want to make a hypothesis? Like, why do bubbles not pop? Like, why do they stay? Yeah, because a lot of times bubbles like pop really quickly, and these ones are like staying. So why do you think that these ones are like so solid and secure? Isaac, do you want to share a hypothesis? That's a really good question.
Well, I think because the soap, how like when you put air in it, there's one little bubble and then another little bubble, and they all stick together into little bubbles.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, and this works really well too because the holes in socks are kind of like this perfect micro size where you get to make a bunch of micro bubbles together. And then that's a great observation that they're like much more stable as small bubbles than they are as large bubbles. What do you guys know about something called surface tension? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone could pop in. What do you guys know about surface tension?
It's how water bugs travel on water.
Yes.
It's like the how much, maybe it's kind of just a wild guess, how much
Yeah.
weight a liquid can take before
It like
what kind of platform can actually balance on the liquid, like that kind of.
Cool. Like, yeah, that's similar. Like just at like the surface of water, and like with bubbles, it's like around the entire sphere, right? That's why they're so stable. All the water molecules are attracted to each other because they're all polarized. They have like a positive end and a negative end, just like a magnet. So that the positive and negative end of the water molecules attract to each other at the surface of liquids. And so they have this like sort of stability that allows bubbles to not pop and allows water bugs to walk on water and allows even like the water in plants to like climb up the roots and like defy gravity. Like that's all happening because of this property called surface tension. So yeah, that was beautiful. Let me see. Does anybody know if you guys ever noticed that there's rainbows and bubbles sometimes? There's actually not that many rainbows and bubbles right now. Have you noticed that sometimes bubbles have rainbows?
Rainbow.
Actually, normally, do you guys know what do you guys know about why there's normally rainbows and bubbles? And let's talk about why our bubbles actually don't have rainbows. Our bubbles are super white. Isaac, that looks amazing. Let's see. Did you guys know what's white light made out of? What colors are in white light?
It's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet.
Yeah,
And when they all meet at a certain like point, it makes white light.
oh, I
And
wanted to
toss
see.
yeah,
Oh.
exactly. So like the light from the sun is full spectrum. So it's all of the light, like color and the visible spectrum combined together makes white light. So then what happens with bubbles is when the white light crosses the boundary between the transparent medium, it refracts. Refracts means bends. And then light, all those colors of light, they're vibrating at slightly different frequencies. Like the red light vibrates slower, the violet light vibrates the fastest. So that if something's vibrating faster, when it hits that boundary, it's going to bend at a more dramatic angle. And then with red light, it's going to bend at a less dramatic angle. And that's what allows all of the colors to separate. But actually, I'm really curious. And if you're watching, put this in the comments, because I don't know. Why do our bubbles not have any rainbows in them? Do you think they're too small? What do you think, Artie?
I think that's because they're like kind of layered on each other. There is no place for the light to shine.
Yeah.
Like there's like also they're too small for like light to reach.
Yeah. Yeah, because the light in my house is white now. So you're just getting, so it's like reflecting from the light that I have here. And then it's reflecting to the computer screen. And then, yeah, Artie, I think you're right. I think there's just not, the bubble isn't big enough for all of the light to refract and kind of like cause a rainbow. So we're actually just seeing like pure white micro bubbles. And then you can't, they look white definitely on the screen, but if I look in person, I can see maybe a little bit of pink and a little bit of blue, but that's, let's see. Okay, so Bubbles are a great way to talk about surface tension. Bubbles are a great way to talk about refraction of light. Bubbles are also a great way to talk about the conservation of volume. How do we know that air takes up space? Isaac, do you want to try that one? How do bubbles prove air takes up space?
Well, because when the bubble, it like fills the bubbles up with air, and if there wasn't air in it, like it wouldn't be so light.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful, Isaac. Yeah, bubbles would be impossible if air didn't take up physical space. So even though it's a fluid and it flows out of the way of us, and we can easily move through it, that doesn't mean that it doesn't have volume. So because of bubbles, we can prove that air has volume. Amazing. And the surface tension allows you to hold it in your hands really, really well. All right. Does anyone have any other questions or comments now that we have let our audience know how to make bubble snakes and what science they can teach with it? Going once? Going twice? Honestly, I think we're good. I highly recommend this at birthday parties. I highly recommend this at outdoor events. I highly recommend this at end of year school field days. And I highly recommend using it as an opportunity not just to have fun with the bubble snakes, but also to teach some science. Maybe you could teach about volume, maybe you could teach about surface tension, maybe you could teach about light refraction. So, without further ado, this has been the Secret Sense Society, and we are signing off. We were here today with the Israel. We work here with the Betty crew. We work here with Living Kennedy. We were here with Ivy. All right, so guys, I'm gonna end this Zoom meeting, but then you can like rejoin for 5 minutes to say goodbye. But I am going to end our live stream. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And you'll see Secret Sense Society.